Hi, my name is Catherine and welcome to my channel, and today I wanted to talk about my experience with pretty much figuring out how to get rid of my acne, at least for now. Like, knock on wood, like it stays away. But I just wanted to talk about it because I'm assuming if you've clicked on this video, you understand the struggle and just how like not fun it is to just deal with acne. I wanted to talk about my experience with spironolactone. Okay, so basically to sum up my acne journey shortly, even though it's been a journey, I would say right now I'm in my mid-20s, I'm 26. I started to get acne in high school. I would get acne more so like on my nose, like especially under my nose were my hot spots for acne, but occasionally I did get them on like my forehead, rarely ever on the cheeks, and not so much here. It was mostly my nose and like forehead, but really my nose. And then as I got into college and then life in grad school and post-college and all of that, or in between, it definitely changed the spots that my acne would pop up. Once I got out of the teenage years and got into adult years, I rarely ever got acne on my nose, like really rarely, and sometimes my forehead, but really the hot spots for my acne are the jawline, especially like this area, and especially for some reason on my right side. And then occasionally I would get cheek acne, but not so much. It was really like, honestly, 90+% of the time would be like in this area. And looking at, things online, I realized that it was hormonal acne. If you are an adult woman and you get acne in this area, it's pretty much hormonal acne. So something's off with your hormones and it's super normal. But basically that was a really good thing to note, because that could then allow me to better treat my acne and know what was causing it. It wasn't lack of diet or me not washing my face enough, even though I've washed my face like twice a day for, I don't know, as long as I could remember, my whole life. Sorry, I was having some camera issues, but now I'm back. But basically for years, I would honestly not even go to the dermatologist, because I remember watching people on YouTube and them saying, I went to the dermatologist, they just prescribed all these medications and it did nothing for me. That basically turned me away from really going. And then finally I went, and it was just like that battle of like trying to figure out what was going on. And I remember wanting to do Accutane for a while, but I was kind of afraid of doing it because I hear it's quite harsh. My doctor recommended spironolactone.
So what is spironolactone? Spironolactone is a potassium-sparing water pill that prevents your body from absorbing too much salt and keeps your potassium levels from getting too low. Spironolactone is used to treat heart failure, high blood pressure, hypertension, or hypocalcemia, low pressure levels in the blood. Sorry, some of these words are hard to read. Spironolactone also treats fluid retention in people with congestive heart failure, and all sorts of other things. So what does this really have to do with acne? So here are some things that it's used for, which includes acne in women. There are several studies that show that spironolactone that is taken in doses from 50 to 200 milligrams can actually help with hormonal acne that is found in adult women. So everyone, even women, they make androgens, which are male hormones like testosterone. However, androgens can cause glands in the hair follicles on your skin to produce too much oils, which clog your pores and cause acne. Spironolactone can slow down your body's production of androgen and prevent androgen from going into your body, and that thus producing an effect on having acne. So thanks to spironolactone, it will produce less androgens, which are male hormones, which ultimately will produce less sebum production, which contributes to acne, which in turn will produce less acne.
So I was taking like 50 milligram tablets, and that is a very low dosage actually of spironolactone, and I was seeing some improvement. And then when my dermatologist upped it to 100 milligrams, which is still pretty low, it got just like so good. So basically spironolactone saved my skin. My skin has been so good. Like, I mean, you haven't seen my skin when it was like worse. And I will say I didn't have the worst skin in the world, but there was always some kind of acne on my face. I was just fixated and focused on my acne, and it honestly like really dampened and even like ruined parts of my days. Like, it's horrible how much acne can really just lower your self-esteem and self-confidence. So that's why I'm just like so happy that like Spironolactone has really helped. And you know, like I said, I'm not gonna lie, when I like picked it up from the dermatologist, or not the dermatologist, from the pharmacy, and they're like, oh yeah, this is for blood pressure, and that just kind of freaked me out because I'm not used to taking medication that isn't what its purpose was originally meant for. This was like kind of like a study or a few studies where they found this can improve acne for women. So I definitely recommend trying out Spironolactone if you are an adult woman and you are experiencing hormonal acne. So you're getting acne mostly in like the jawline. Basically, it's like for men where they get their beard, you know, their facial hair, and it's like if you're getting acne kind of in that zone of where men typically have beards, then that's most likely hormonal acne. And I would definitely recommend trying out Spironolactone. Like with most medications, really give yourself like 2 to 3 months. It says a few weeks, and that, you know, give or take. So I would say like give yourself 2 to 3 months, consistently take it, and you know, maybe go up to 100 right away milligrams instead of 50 like I first tried, because that still isn't that much. And see where it goes. Have patience, and hopefully it would work for you. The thing with Spironolactone is though that you have to basically continue taking it. It's not like your skin is good, you can stop it, you're good. I heard that basically you just kind of have to always take it. But the thing with me, at least, is I'm not a big fan of taking medication, and I honestly take this Spironolactone medication now like once, twice a week. There are way more days that I don't take it than I do take it, and I still have clear skin. So basically I'm not putting in so much medication into my body, but I'm still like giving my body medication here and there, and to kind of keep up the you know, no acne look. But I definitely think this is a better alternative to Accutane if that really freaks you out. I just know don't take Spironolactone when you're pregnant or about to be pregnant. With side effects, I'm trying to think of side effects off the top of my head. I've definitely heard of side effects of like being more thirsty or having to, you know, go to the bathroom a lot more often or things like that. And I think I do have to go to the bathroom more often than usual. It's definitely something that it's fine, that I can deal with. I do have an obsession with tea, iced tea, hot tea, boba, and I know when I drink tea, I always have to pee right away. So it might not even be because of the Spironolactone medication. It might just be because I'm always drinking tea. Like, I have a giant thing of tea right next to me. So that might not even be from the medication, but that's honestly the only side effect I've experienced. And even if the side effect was directly from the Spironolactone, I think it's totally worth it. As for other products that I'm taking, I was prescribed clindamycin phosphate topical lotion, which is just like in a little bottle like this, and it's prescribed by my dermatologist. And I just use like a little like dime size kind of amount on my face after I wash it, both in the mornings and the nights, and I think that's really helpful. So that's another thing I use, in addition to obviously like the typical moisturizer and face wash, which isn't prescribed. I just get at the, you know, normal store. And then in addition to that, I have the tretinoin cream, but honestly I don't use this that much because it really dries out your skin. They recommend max using it once a week, and I don't even use it that often, and that's also just meant to help with acne and all that. And I heard it helps with wrinkles as well, but that, like I said, it's super drying, and so I've really only used it a handful of times in the several months that I've had it. But that's something else I have. What I'm doing right now I really like, because back in the day I would be that person trying to go to, you know, Sephora or whatever, and like getting all the like expensive different face washes and creams and whatever it may be in order to help with the acne, because I thought, you know, if it's a good quality product that's, you know, marketed towards acne, and it's like in pretty packaging, and it's like 3 times the price of something from the drugstore, then it must work, right? Well, you know, I have sensitive skin, constantly using new products, changing it up, it just like confused and irritated it more. So the products that I have right now I really like. It's a mix of stuff from the dermatologist that they prescribe, drugstore actually, face wash and moisturizer and all that, which was recommended to me from the dermatologist. It's the CeraVe face wash, and I also use their moisturizing products. I can go out makeup free and be fine, and I have not experienced that. So basically, my advice is just don't wait so long to go to the dermatologist. Don't try to fix your acne yourself by just trying random different products at the stores and thinking if it's more expensive it's going to work better. Just go to your dermatologist, really talk to them, bring up Spironolactone and see what they say, do your own research, but I really do recommend it, and it's been great for me. So thank you so much for watching and have a good day. Bye.